Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. Hello, neighbor. Come on in. Our show's about to begin. Take a breath. There's nowhere to go. You're on the Mr. West Show. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. Near or far, big or small, we love you just the way you are. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. Leave your shoes by the door, 'cause you don't need them anymore. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. So welcome home, stay a while, let's sit together and share a smile. Don't have to hurry, don't have to race, there's plenty of time, we set the pace. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. Here we listen, here we share, you're safe 'cause we always care. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. We'll make some art, give it away, 'cause it feels good to share every day. Boop, bop, beep, bop, beep, beep, bop, beep, boop, bop. Make mistakes and that's okay, we're beside you all the way. Boop, bop, beep, bop, dee, dee, da, dee, 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 da. Do your best and you'll see right here is where you're meant to be. Boop, bop, beep, bop, 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 beep, boop, boop. Mr. West
presents. Ooh.
Episode
2.
Three.
Pride.
Happy Pride Month. Happy Pride Month. It's June. We're celebrating Pride once again. And today we want to talk about what Pride means to us.
I know. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show.
Happy you're here. You're in a safe place. And I'm Dennis West. And
I'm
this
Cody.
is my husband, Cody. So come on in and welcome to Pride.
You put my outfit on.
Yes. Got our fancy little bibs on so
Our official art bibs.
we don't get our super nice shirts all dirty.
That's right. Spent a lot of time making them. So usually when we get started on our show, we like to go to what we call home, which is our inner space inside, where we feel at peace. And how we do that is we take a deep breath in and out. Kind of releases the stress for the day, lets you go internally and feel yourself. Because when you're creating, you want to kind of be at peace. It helps the creativity flow and it makes you feel good. Let's do another one.
Yes. And you could always feel home.
Yeah.
All you have to do is just say, home.
Home, home. You can feel it inside you.
Good. Vibrates your whole body.
Yeah. So last episode we talked about love and what that meant to us. And it's a good transition into pride because pride is kind of what comes out of you when you love yourself. So we want to start today about talking about our coming out stories and how we came out and what that meant to us. And join us while we're painting and making our couture. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
So Dennis,
Cody.
how did it feel? What was your coming out story? Kind of how it started, what it meant to you.
Well, already started it off. Well, Pride to me, it's honestly just really like being authentically me. You have to, we talk about love, how you have to have your inner love and love yourself before you can love others, which is the outer love.
Okay.
So I came out when I was 16 years old.
Dang.
I
That's
know.
young. Who'd you come out to?
I came out to my friends first. It was there was this girl and I was wait, what was I? I think I was like a sophomore in high school. Yeah, sophomore in high school, and there was open lesbian in our class, and she was my friend at the time, and I felt comfortable enough with her to be able to come out to her. So she was the first person that I was able to come out to. And she showed me love, support. She was, she took me under her wing.
Oh.
And she would always go to there was always like a teen night at the Pride Center in Cleveland, Ohio. And she took me there. And so I was able to build a community and meet other people that were out as well. And it kind of showed to me that there's other people out there that are like me, and
That's a good point. There's other people out there like you.
right, because I mean it's an internal battle when you're growing up. You don't like there's no one in my family that was openly gay. And
So it's like
kind of like because we'd watch like Real World.
Oh yeah.
Like Danny on Real World New Orleans was kind of like the first openly gay character on TV. So you kind of saw that there was other people like you. And then you'd also watch like Jerry Springer's show to kind of see gay characters. I don't know if you did, but I did.
I think no. Your point about Danny on the Real World was because you're right. Because it was like, you don't have experience around them, so it's like you kind of like want to see like what that character was.
Right. Like, is that me? Like, are they experiencing the same thing as me?
Interesting.
How are people, reacting to him? Because there was also that, growing up, there was Matthew Shepard, which was, was a huge news in my era that he was beat up for being openly gay, and it kind of made you fear coming out because you don't know how people are going to react. So it's like when you have those characters on TV and you're able to watch it and you're able to build more confidence in yourself and say like, this is normal to feel this way.
Well, I think because you're seeing other people that are like you, so you're like, I'm not the only person that's like this.
Right. Because you're taught to, as guys, you gotta grow up and like girls and get married and have children. And it's like, well, they tell you that, but that's not how I feel inside.
Oh, yeah. So
I tried dating girls.
Same.
Did you?
Tried.
It never worked out.
No offense, girls.
I know. One lasted a month and one lasted 12 hours.
Dang.
But you just feel it because you try it and then it's like, it just doesn't hit. You don't have that emotional connection or romantic connection to them. They're more your friends.
So you're basically what you're saying is like your inside is kind of not matching what you're experiencing. So they're telling you like you should be a certain way, but when you go through the motions of it, it's like not matching yourself inside. What's kind of your inside.
Yeah, because your gut tells you how you feel. You can't hide that. And so I was just.
How did you hide it?
Oh my gosh, how did I hide it? Well, I dressed horribly.
What's that
growing
mean?
up? I was like sweatpants, khakis. I don't know. My mom dressed me. I love you, Bob, but
Bless her soul. But her fashion sense was,
I
woo,
know,
girl.
I know. But she did dress me in some
Thank
silk.
Hungarian old world, girl.
Yes, Kohl's. She loved that Kohl's. But she did have a good taste for silk shirts. I do. I did get my silk taste from her.
Yes. Yes.
But it was like freshman year. It's like when you go to high school, it's like, okay, I gotta dress a little different. Like, and that was, for me, it was Abercrombie. I remember wanting to go to Abercrombie because the boys on the bag were hot.
Yeah,
And I wanted to
that
be
was the
them.
thing. Well, it's interesting because you had to start dressing yourself, so you had to make the choices, and it was like, okay, so based on my choices, how are people seeing me?
Right, because it's your armor.
Oh, so your clothes were your armor.
Right. So if you dress well, then and you're wearing trendy clothes, they wouldn't look at you and be like, that guy's weird. Like they wouldn't question you if you dress well. But I mean, that was also the metrosexuals, back in the day. They dressed well. You had queer eye for the straight guy. So the gay men did have some fashion sense, and who would have known that it would have shown him the way I dressed too.
Yeah.
Because I would think that they wouldn't make fun of me if I was dressed well and had style and trendy and.
But isn't that being gay?
I know.
So you can't. You're trying
you can't
to
hide it.
You're trying to hide it, but you can't hide it.
I know.
It comes out in different ways. So it's
I
like,
know.
and I feel like people pick up on that. Like I feel like they know,
Yeah.
but they don't want. Sometimes they don't want to know.
Right.
They like want to see you in a certain way, or yeah. So you came out to your mom.
Yeah.
So you came out to your friends first.
Friends first, and that helped me build up the confidence to be able to come out to my parents.
Wow.
So, I mean, it turned out well.
So like going back to like your friends, like how did you do that? Did you like talk to them or like, cause like, I feel like when you realize that you're gay, then there's this pressure that you need to come out. So you have to do some kind of event in the future to like let everyone know that you're gay.
Yeah.
So like, how did you do that? Like, what did that look like?
You kind of just feel it out. Like the first couple ones were hard, and like, who do I even come out to? Who do I trust with a secret? And you kind of just feel out who's like you.
Okay.
And it's kind of more like a one-on-one kind of basis, and it's like you build up the confidence to do it, and you just, I don't know, it just comes out of you, literally.
Huh.
Like, you don't, at some point it just rips. And then it's like, I'm gay. Or bi, or whatever you are. I mean, I said I was bi at the beginning, but.
So you tapped your toe into the water.
I did. I tried it. I always at least try.
Yeah.
In some instances.
So it's like kind of like food. Like you try it, you don't like it. It's not something that you internally like. It's like kind of discovering you.
Right. Because you try something and then the inner you will tell you whether it's you or not. Like, you can't lie to yourself.
So would you say it's like a pressure that builds up?
Yeah, I would say so, because then it's just like, pow, here I am.
Okay.
Well, how was it with you then?
Well, wait, I want to say on you because then we can talk about mine.
Okay.
Okay, now we're on to your parents. How did your parents react? So you came out to your mom first?
My mom first, yes. It was around Christmas time. We were painting some Christmas trees. We always did arts and crafts together, and Like we were best friends, so I don't know. I don't know. My mom, she acted like she didn't know, but like she had to have known because we always did the arts and crafts together. We're like best friends, and we decorate and do all the artsy stuff together. But she was confused with it too because it was new to her. Like she didn't know anyone that I know of that was openly gay. She was a nurse, so I'm sure she like knew people in the um, and worked with people that were. But
Did she ask you questions when you came out?
yeah, it was kind of like it's kind of foggy how it happened though.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what she asked. I was dating someone at the time, so I did tell her that I was dating someone and who they were and um, like she kind of pretty much I guess was like saying it was a phase if it was or asking if it was a phase and I don't know. I was in too deep. It was not a phase. I could tell you that.
Like, no, I really like this.
Because I was like meeting guys at the time. It was like the internet was coming out, and so you were like on AOL in the chat rooms, like 20 gay, and you do ASL, which is age, sex, location. So you'd put like 18, M for male, Cleveland for location. And then you just kind of meet someone. I actually met I had a pen pal in Cincinnati that I would talk to and hang out with. And I built my community to kind of help me come out to my parents because they were out to their parents. Like my first boyfriend was out to his parents and they were very welcoming and kind and nice and supportive. And it just kind of, helped me build up the strength to do it for my parents.
Yeah. So you came out to your mom. So your friends know, your mom knows, and then how did you tell your dad the same day, or like when did your dad, or the rest of the family, like when did it kind of become like out?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I told my mom, I'm like, do not tell dad. I want to tell him on my own time. Like I just came out to my mom. And so I went up to my room, and then my dad came home from work and literally came up to the room and was like, oh, so mom told me that you came out and like.
She told him?
She told him, yeah. So, I mean, they're like this. They were tight. When you're a couple, you pretty much tell each other everything, so.
It's like us.
I know. But,
you know it all.
yeah. I don't know. It was, there was a typical conversation like, oh, is this a phase? Are you going to change? Are you sure? Like, yeah.
So when they're asking these questions, do you feel like, because I feel like they don't know as well, so they're curious. They're not trying to be offensive. They're just like, how do you know you're gay? Because they're not gay. If you're not gay, you don't understand. So they're curious and they're asking questions.
Right. Yeah,
So
I think it's just asking questions like, are you sure? Are you going to change? Should you change? It's kind of like, I don't know. It was very foggy. I remember a little bits of it, but it was like an out-of-body experience, I guess. But
I know what you mean.
But they loved me. They were supportive. I was dating someone at the time, and he came over and met my mom and brought her flowers and a book that helped his mom understand it when he came out. So there was that support. And I wish I knew the name of that book because I would read it. But, she read the book and I mean, I remember seeing it on her nightstand next to her bed, like, so she read it.
That's awesome.
And they've been supportive ever since.
Yeah, your parents are very supportive.
I was very lucky to have supportive parents, and they love you. And
So you're hearing the stories from other people that came out and kind of seeing how it went for them, and then you're getting the
Right.
confidence to help your parents understand it too.
right,
And it's kind of like the language to use,
yeah.
because you don't know, like, what does it mean? Like, you don't know.
Well, it's also seeing their, like, well, I guess you didn't really see the reactions. You kind of just heard their story of how they came out. You didn't see the actual coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good with them, yeah. Friends were supportive. Well, some of them, because
So
I didn't come out in school.
how did you feel when you came out? Like, how was, or you not, like, how was it in, like, how did you feel?
Honestly, it was freeing because you're like hiding something your entire life.
Yeah, because
And
you said
and
earlier
like
it's a
you
secret.
yeah, you have this like inner conversation with yourself all the time. Like all the time. Like, do they know I'm gay? Can they tell I'm gay? Did I say the right thing? Do they know where I'm going? Are they questioning it? So it's like you just have that inner battle, and then all of a sudden it's like, now the cat's out of the bag, and it's like, oh, I don't have to hide this anymore.
Yeah, it's interesting because it's like every room that you go in, every social interaction, there's this program almost running in the back of your mind, like, am I saying the right things to not let my secret out?
Right.
Do they know because of what I'm wearing? Do they know because of the friends that I'm hanging out with?
What you're watching on TV.
So you're burning all this energy, and you're kind of in your head trying. It's like a protection almost. Like you're scanning the room to see, like, does that guy know that I'm gay? Is he going to be offended if he knows? Or
Right.
So you're kind of under threat.
Yeah.
That's why you're keeping it a secret.
Because you're trying to cover up all your angles.
Yeah.
You're trying to get ahead of the story, if you'd say.
Oh,
much.
that's interesting.
So you were in your head all the time about scenarios. If this person says this, what do I say? Or how do I say this? Or, you just run a simulation in your head.
Yeah, because it's even like the music that you listen to. Because
Right.
I couldn't listen to Whitney Houston or the Backstreet Boys because what straight guy listens to Backstreet Boys? You had to listen to certain music.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even play the music that you liked.
I mean, I loved NSYNC, and I went and saw NSYNC in concert, and I got the biggest heat for it in school.
Oh.
I was like, that was
Oh.
I was like 8th grade, I want to say. When they called me pretty much everything in school. So, but what's funny is when I actually came out in school, they all stopped saying it.
Wow.
Yeah. There was like a few times that they would say it, but it was not
Say what?
like call you names. Like little gay boy, the F word, or, the derogatory names that I'm not going to repeat. Yeah, they would call all the names.
So you were called the names when you were not out, but when you came out, they stopped.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I know.
It's like because you released that, they probably knew they couldn't
They
get to
had-
it.
yeah.
They didn't have anything on you anymore.
Right.
Because it's there. There it
Yeah.
is. Like, there's nothing to get.
Right.
Interesting. Yeah, because my coming out story was similar. I grew up in a small town called Bellevue, which is a farm community, and there was, I didn't know anyone that was gay at all. And when you talked about Matthew Shepard, it was like because he was from like a rural community as well, and
Yeah.
it was like I was like, oh my gosh, that could be me. So I have to like hide who I am.
Yeah.
And I didn't come out till I was out of high school, and I started to. It kind of like you said, it builds up inside you, and you're always trying to cover it up by what you wear or who you're friends with, or you can't. I mean, even your best friends, like you can't like really let them know, like, because I had crushes on some of my friends, and I'm like, I can't really tell you who I am, and they're going through all they're liking the girls, they're like going all those things, and it's like you're oh yeah, she's cute, she's pretty, you're going through all the motions, but you don't feel it on the inside.
Yeah. Dang, so you went through high school. So how did your parents take it?
Well, I came out to my mom first. My dad was in Florida, and I also had a boyfriend too. So I think it's the confidence that you have when you have someone that you love, or you think you love at the time, and you want to share it, because it's like everyone else has a girlfriend or boyfriend, and they're like going around and they're happy together, and you see these couples, and you're like, I want to be that, and I want to have that, and you want to share that with your family. Like you want to share who you are, you're inside. And I came out to my mom first, and it was kind of the same. I remember we were in the basement together, and we were just kind of like, I think, cleaning or doing something, and I was like, Mom, I have something to tell you. And she's like, what? And I said, I'm gay. And my lips were like quivering, and it's like you said, like it comes out of you, and I don't remember much after that. It was just like this like wave of emotion, and then the next words out of my mouth were, don't tell Dad. So it's like there's something with the dad that we both kind of like feared knowing.
Yeah.
So we
Well,
trusted
we both
our
came out to our moms first.
Yeah, so we trusted our moms.
Well, I mean, it's your mom.
Yeah, your mom's. Yeah, that's true.
But did she tell your dad?
She waited probably about a week, and then she ended up telling him. And it was kind of like, you need to go tell him, and he's going to be, I don't know, basically you need to tell him. And then when I remember telling my dad, and when he got back from Florida, and I remember like kind of like feigning, or like I told it to him, and I just was like, I just got so overwhelmed, I kind of just like collapsed on the sofa, because I was just like, I don't know what's going to happen now. Like, here it is. And I don't really remember his reaction. I remember he was just kind of like, I wouldn't say disturbed, but like he could probably feel the distress in me that I was trying to convey to him. Mm-hmm. And it took him a while to kind of warm up to it, because he kind of like needed space, because he didn't quite know how to process it. I think that's what he didn't ask questions. He was just like, he needed to process it.
Dang, so you fainted?
Yeah. I mean,
how dramatic.
You got to put on a good show.
Girls like those soccer boys.
That's right.
Oh, my ankle.
Blow the whistle, I fell.
Oh.
The soccer ball hit me.
Oh my gosh. Dead.
And then the next person I came out to was my second mom, who was my Aunt Patty. My cousin and I were like really close growing up, so we went to Don Pavel's and sat in the booth, and I was with my mom and her, and I was basically just like, I'm gay, and she's like, oh, Cody, I know, because we worked in retail at the time, and I mean, I was the best dressed there, obviously.
Oh.
I also got best dressed in high school, like you.
Yes.
So there were signs.
I know, that's funny. So you were best dressed as well. So you probably use that as your armor, right?
Right.
Like, who would have known?
Well, I also, at one point, had a Playboy bunny sticker on my back window. Like the giant.
Oh, yeah. I would go tanning and put the little Playboy
right,
sticker,
so it was like,
so you'd have a tan
it was
line.
like, I'm well dressed, but then I have a Playboy sticker. So it was like kind of like this balancing act of like super, super iconic things that were like straight world, and then the like to cover up the smoke of the gay, like the well-dressed, the impeccable skin, the beautiful body, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
So coming out is kind of internal first. You have to be okay with yourself to kind of be able to have the confidence to come out to your parents.
yeah.
We both came out to our moms first because we had boyfriends, which kind of gave us the confidence to come out. And then I would say, like my aunt, she knew, and then I didn't really come out to anyone else in the family. It was just kind of like it just kind of got around, and everyone just kind of knew.
Yeah, I remember coming out to my cousin, and that was it. I didn't say anything to my aunts or uncles because they were very religious, so I was scared. I didn't know how to do it, but I mean, they love you.
Right. So you're saying so because they were religious, it was hard to come out to them, but doesn't religion teach to forgive and
Right.
to love thy neighbor like thyself? So it kind of
Yeah.
like teaches, like those things are kind of teaching them to love you no matter what, like your
Yeah.
mom does.
Well, but I think you hear more of the horror stories.
Yeah.
That like they don't share any of the good stories in the news. Like it's always like fearful and what the worst of everything. But it's like, oh, these people that are very religious that have their own church that accept gay people and they don't hate on that. Like they don't really share those kind of stories. It's more of the God doesn't believe in gays, it's a sin, and that's what you hear. So it kind of just makes you fearful.
So you overcame fear because you told them and they still love you.
Well, no, I didn't tell them, but I took you home for Christmas and they welcomed you in with open arms.
They did.
And I probably knew my mom and dad told them anyway, so I was like, whatever. I didn't feel the need to come out to them. Let's just say that.
Ugh, that does not look good.
I know, I have not done anything creative. I've just been chatting over here. Maybe
in our show description, it's supposed to be creative and we talk. This is not just a talk show. We also make stuff.
Switch camera angles, so that will make me.
Okay. So what are you working on today?
I have one last step on the shirt that I have to basically. I'm going to embroider and bead our logo into the pocket.
Nice.
But other than that, it's almost done.
I love that.
Been working on this for years, I would say.
Okay, so coming out was internal first, and then it kind of went, you love yourself, then it comes out of you, so it's out and about. And now it's visible. So did you start dressing differently after you came out? Did that change, or did you what happened after you came out?
I would say I dressed better, more myself.
Okay.
Like I would wear more colors. I would not be afraid to wear certain things, like the color pink or even yellow, like bright colors. I was not afraid of that.
That's so interesting, because my dad, he was so confident with himself that he would wear pink as well, and that's why I love the color pink, because it's like so vibrant, and because he grew up in Florida, and also our logo is the pink flamingo, so it's like this vibrancy of love and life inside you, and you wanna wear that color.
I know. I love the color pink.
Same. It's not just for you girls. It's for everyone.
Right. But it also allowed me to, when I came out, I did theater in high school. I also I tried, senior year, I tried out for the varsity football cheerleading team.
That's awesome.
I know there was like 3 of us that tried out because we liked the movie Bring It On. That was hot. So we wanted to be male cheerleaders, and they were all female cheerleaders. And we were just like, screw it, let's try out. And I made the varsity squad, and then this other guy or the varsity football squad, and this other kid made the varsity basketball squad, but he didn't end up doing it. So I was the only guy on the varsity football cheerleading team
And you were the
at
first
Fairview
one.
Park. Go Warriors!
You were the first one, right? Ever.
Yeah,
Wow.
I know. I was like, I don't know. I just was so confident in myself, and I stopped caring about what people thought of me in school because they called me all sorts of names, and I was just like, screw it. I'm doing me now. And so I was like, I want to be a cheerleader. So I tried out, and I made it. And it was interesting because I got a lot of heat for it.
From who?
Like there was some of the girls on the varsity team. They were like, "How dare you ruin my senior year cheerleading?
Oh, wow.
You shouldn't be on the squad." Blah blah blah. Meanwhile, which had me in tears at the time because I'm like, because the coach supported me because she put me on the team and my friends were on there, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try it. The football players were not happy with it. There was like a whole news article about it.
What? Really?
And they're like, and they were horrible at football. Like they didn't even win one game, so it's like, why do you even care like about a male that's like cheering you on to like win?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter whether it's a male or a female. Like they're cheering you on. But I remember like during the like on Friday nights, like you would have if you went to well actually every school you had to go to the visitor side to do a cheer to the team to the opposing team. And I remember sometimes I would get heckled so bad as a male cheerleader, and like people would laugh, and but I still did it. I held out the entire season, pom poms and all.
So coming out, you loved yourself enough and you had the confidence to keep going and stay and do all that.
Yeah. Yeah, because I stopped caring what people think. Like I was over it. Because I grew up the whole time like caring what people thought, and when you come out it's like, nope, not anymore.
I'm trying to find that picture of you.
And then it's like, oh. I think it's in the
There's a good picture of you on the squad.
I know, I think it's in one of the big books. We literally just had it out.
I know.
Maybe that photo book? That
This one?
It would fall out. There's...
Well, yeah, that's good. It was like a memory thing. Here I am
I don't know.
going through our pictures.
I know. But like I was saying, like after high school, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You get for some reason, it's like high school is like the worst part.
Can't find it.
And I didn't even choose to come out in high school. My friend did it. Because she was mad. It was the girl I dated. She was mad that
Dang.
I broke up with her and didn't tell her the reason why. And she literally, I emailed her, like, basically saying, like, how I was upset with her because they were doing a sleepover for New Year's and they wouldn't let me bring my boyfriend over to sleep over, but everyone else was having their boyfriend over. So I kind of just emailed her or emailed my friends and let them have it. And when we came back from winter break, she printed off that email and literally shared it with her entire class.
Dang.
So, yeah, that's how I came out in high school.
Did she say why she did that? Or did she ever like apologize or like
I don't,
say anything
well,
about it?
she did end up apologizing in college. We ended up going to the same college, and I just get a knock on my dorm room floor or my dorm room door when I was studying one time, and it was her, and she apologized, which I was shocked that she apologized, and I was shocked that she knew where I lived. She kind of stalked me.
Oh.
So, but it's nice. I forgive her.
She stalked you.
She did. She's like, I knew you were living in this dorm, so I went up on every floor level to see which door had your name on it.
Oh, so she felt bad. She wanted to apologize.
Yeah, she did. She had her friend with her, and I mean, she apologized. So, blessings
That's awesome.
wherever you may be. But
Yeah, so she kind of changed her way. She changed her view on it
yeah,
and realized kind of, I need to apologize to this person.
yeah, because that's a secret. Honestly, you should. If someone trusts you with that secret, like it's not your place to have to tell someone. Like you should be like if you told me a secret, it's not my place to go around and tell that secret to everyone, especially when you're coming out. Like,
But that's a secret. A secret's something you tell one person at a time.
yeah,
So when it's out, it's out. And I guess it kind of does. It's out, basically when you come out to that first person. Now it's out of your control. It's out. I mean that's
Yeah.
kind of what they say.
it just kind of shows who you trust and not. But I mean, we weren't friends.
But then
Right.
it's like, so we've come out to our parents, our friends. It's out at school, and then you start receiving love, because you could be yourself. So you could go out to the dance club and dance and be yourself. You could wear the clothes that you love. You could listen to the music you love. You could be yourself and receive it from people because they are kind of knowing you.
Yeah, you pretty much celebrate with your friends. Like you go to Pride. And
So did
celebrate,
you-
and you see other people.
Did you go to Pride at first?
I did. I went to Cleveland Pride one time.
Okay, one time.
I think it was one time. I don't think I ever went to the parade. I don't know. I was kind of like growing up. I was kind of I wouldn't say I was like proud of myself. I remember like just not really wanting to do anything with the community per se. Like I remember like back when we had Facebook, there was like one June, I was like, I posted, I was like, if I see another pride flag, it's gonna make me puke. And it's just like,
Wow.
I know, it resonates with me like now, and it's like, now I'm like waving a pride flag and rainbow this, rainbow that, and but like back then, it's like, I wasn't proud of myself.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, because you have to take on all these symbols, and because like my aunt would always associate kind of being gay as like with the character on Will and Grace, Jack, where you're like overly flamboyant,
Yeah.
and it's like that's kind of what the media portrays the gay character as, and it's like I don't really feel like I have to be like that. So that's not really. I mean, I love to have fun and do stuff, but like I don't feel like overly.
Yeah, not to be. Yeah,
That's just not me.
yeah, because
It's like
you expect to be a certain character, and it's like that's not me.
right. And then it's like the pride flag. It's like that's kind of like the external representation of you, and it kind of encompasses more than you, and it's like, is that me?
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, the goal of kind of coming out is to like not have to come out. Because why do we have to? Why should we have to come out?
I know. That's the thing.
Because
It's like
I mean,
like nowadays people just don't come out. Like they're just
they don't need to.
It's normal. It's
Right, but it's kind of like it's a funny way to think of it, because like you need the pride flag, you need those Stonewall movements, you need those things to like have it be accepted in society, but then once it becomes accepted, it becomes normal, and then it's like, oh, you're gay, okay, whatever. Like it's like, no, I'm gay.
yeah. Well, it's not even having the label on it anymore.
Yeah, it's like
the
the
thing.
labels. Because I was the same way with the pride flag. I didn't quite it like I was felt good internally coming out, but I didn't want to actually have to. Because think about that: if you have the pride flag, or when you're walking around in the city, like people, strangers know that you're gay. Because we still get heckled in Cincinnati. Oh, look at those fags walking down the street, or
Yeah.
like, and it's like, okay, whatever, like,
Yeah. I mean, at some point,
because you still
you
get
just
those.
built up your skin to be like, okay, you're calling me that word, like, oh, like,
Right.
I haven't heard that one before. Whoop-de-doo.
And I guess it's the fear of, because when you have the pride flag flying on your house, or it's like that there's that little fear of like, well, they know that I'm gay and something could happen.
Yeah, because we always, I mean, it's freaking Matthew Shepard.
Yeah.
Like, we always fear that instance that's going to happen to us because we are proud.
So it's
And
over.
it kind of like, I mean, you could still hide it, like it's, but when you're waving the flag, it's like you can hide it. So then it's
Right.
you know, it opens you up to people possibly treating you that way. And if you're not proud of yourself and love yourself, you know, that stuff is going to get to you.
Well, because there's a confidence behind it that some days you aren't your whole confident self, and you kind of want to hide it because you are kind of like, I don't want that to happen to me today.
Yeah. I mean, you always, like, I mean, I don't know if you do this, but when you walk past someone, you always have, like, the eye in the back of your head, like, just in case, you know, they might possibly do something to you. You know, like, you always fear that. Do you fear that?
I would say, I guess my thing is when I like when we hold hands out in public.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't feel it when we walk in the Pride Parade, because it's like everyone's there celebrating. I feel safe. I feel it's like Cincinnati's very open, and that community all comes out and rallies for it. And the Pride Parade feels so good because like I walk down the middle of the street holding my husband's hand, who I've been with for 22 years, and it feels so good, and I feel safe. But there's also a huge crowd there. There's the police there. It's those like, if I'm in my hometown holding your hand walking down the street, do I still have that same confidence? And it's still kind of in my back of my mind, like,
Yeah.
because we're different.
Well, because, I mean, we hardly, like, kiss in public or hold hands in public unless it is at the Pride Parade.
But no one likes seeing people kiss in public. Let's just say
I
that.
know, yeah. Even
PDA.
even all your straight couples, like,
Coming from a couple of being 22 years now, the people that are doing that and kissy, kissy, lovey, lovey don't last. It's like all for show. Look at us. Why do you need people to look at you?
right?
Because you're trying to prove that you love them.
Yeah.
And if you're proving it, it ain't it.
But I'm honestly like, that's why I love Cincinnati, is because we don't experience that kind of hate here. In Covington, the Covington Pride is on Sunday.
Yeah.
And it's like literally right outside our building, and it's amazing to just see how far the community has come since, I came out.
And that's the thing too, is like the younger generations that keep coming out, they're comfortable and confident because they don't even experience it. So they don't even, they hold hands, they kiss in public, they're on each other, and it's like, wow, like I'm like, wow, they're
Yeah.
showing the way for me even.
Yeah. That we can have the confidence to, hold hands in public like
It's
any
like,
other couple.
Yeah, it's like saying it's okay because you're seeing them do it, and you're like, wow, they are inspiring you because we came from a different world when we came out.
Yeah.
It was a different time, and I guess it's like
We have to.
busting down those walls. We still
Yeah.
we still do it.
We still have to reset our label or our view of that. That it is okay to, if we want to hold each other's hands in public, we can.
Yeah. So do you think there's a power behind being able to be yourself and coming out?
Yeah. I mean, I think probably like the time that I was able to truly feel like myself was when gay marriage was legalized in the United States.
Yeah, that's a
Like
good point.
that to me was the catalyst that broke down all the barriers for me, because it wasn't just recognized state by state, it was the whole United States. And it was freeing. Like I felt so free. And that was like kind of when I started, having more pride, because there is faith in humanity. Like we are growing as a society, and being able to, we are growing. Like you hear horror stories, but we like have come so far that we're able to get married. Like when we started dating, we weren't able to get married, so that didn't even come across our minds. But when we were able to get married, it was like, been with this guy for like 15 years.
Yeah, it was surreal. Because I remember my brother-in-law, he called me like the day the Supreme Court ruled on it. And he's like, okay, so now what's your excuse not to get married? Because it was like, now you got to get a ring, you got to plan your wedding. Like there was no like, oh, well, I
Yeah.
can't get married anymore. It was like, we're here. We did it.
Right. We did it. And it took
The generations
everyone
before us.
to be able to do that.
It
And
did.
it's like, and now it's like our nieces and nephews are growing up knowing that we're married. Like our niece was at our wedding.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, our ceremony.
So it's back to seeing it as normal. So they
Yeah.
went to a gay wedding. All they've known is Cody and Dennis, Uncle Cody and Uncle Dennis. So they have gay uncles. They see us together. They love us, and to them, it's just that's how the world is, and I think that's beautiful.
It's normal. So it's beautiful how it's growing into that. So it's like there's so much hope to for the future as well. Because even like with the show Schitt's Creek, like they kind of just normalized it. Like David didn't come out or anything, and they didn't have this whole huge coming out story for him because it's not that way anymore.
Yeah, it's kind of awesome because you can be yourself. You can show who you love and be proud of it and have pride in it.
Yeah.
That's what pride to me is. I can show people my love because you're my love.
Yeah. And we could wear these fun shirts.
I'm not ashamed of it.
Crystallized.
I'm proud of it.
Yeah. I mean, we're going full on rhinestone cowboy up in here, so.
Is there any?
And actually, I get a lot of, I get a lot of compliments, and I don't know if no, I'm saying like in the clothes that like we wear, like the sequins and the rhinestones and glitter and stuff. Like guys compliment us, and it's like that wouldn't have happened 20 years ago. You would have been called gay, queen, queer, fag, like all that stuff. But now it's like, I love your shirt. I love what you're wearing. You're rocking that outfit. And it's like, it's just normalized now. It's beautiful.
And look what comes out of it. Like, you could make this beautiful shirt.
Right.
This shirt exists because you were able to come out, you're proud of who you are, and you're able to wear it. I mean, we wear this stuff to the line dancing place, and they love it. The cowboy stuff, like, it's sparkling under the lights. People get to see what we make.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah. And it's like being able to, or being in a community that is supportive also gives you the confidence to be free. Oh my gosh.
I know we've talked for almost an hour again.
Jesus. We haven't asked how all y'all are doing.
We're talking about
We've just been chatting all the time.
We've been talking about ourselves. Sorry, we're taking a lot of time on our show. It is named after us, after all.
Yes. And what happened to that one?
I don't know. The other
Our
camera
one angle wasn't working today, but we kind of want to open it up to you. Like if you have anything you wanted to chat, drop in the chat. If you have questions or, we're here to help and support you if you're having trouble coming out and wanted to ask a question.
Yeah, what pride means to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have our new chat box. Let's see if it works. And our retro TV.
I know.
I love that so much. I was so excited to use it.
I know we had a little upgrade
Can't say
from our last show. We kind of
There it is.
Yeah, we got our chat working. Made sure we wanted to have that so you can be part of the show as well.
It reminds me of Pee-wee's Playhouse because it was kind of like the cartoony TV.
Oh my gosh.
Where you would like.
If only it had eyes.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I feel like all of it had eyes.
I think that's what they just put eyes on everything, and it was like it made it a character. Mm-hmm. So I guess the question you need to ask yourself is, what does it mean to be you, and are you proud of it?
Yeah, that's a very good question.
Look inside yourself. How does it feel? Are you hiding something? Are you wanting to let something out of yourself that you're afraid to let others know? And just know that there are other people like you, and you're loved, you're safe, and you're supported. And you can be proud of who you are no matter what that means.
Yeah, this is a safe place. So if you ever, had any questions or wanted to know more, like just feel free to email us or, send us a note because we're here for you. We've been through it all. And this world needs you.
It does.
Needs your true, authentic self.
If you want to learn more about our story, you can go to mrandmrwest.com, and it has how we met, all the information on our story, and you can kind of read more of the details, how the fun things, how it worked, and where we're at now.
Yeah. And you can actually sponsor an episode too. Like last episode, we had a sponsor for our show. So if you wanted to sponsor the show and lend your support so we can continue to do the show, feel free to visit our website, mrandmrwest.com.
Catch us live every Wednesday night from 7 to 8 p.m. on YouTube, Eastern Time. We'll be here to answer your questions next week, and we haven't really kind of come up with the episodes weekly, so we don't know yet. We'll let you know. Stay tuned.
We kind of came up with the theme for this episode the other day since it was June 1st.
Yeah.
And it's our month.
Well, that's how we do it live. It just kind of comes out. It's more flowy.
Yeah.
So we love
So-
you. Thanks for tuning into our show today.
Yes.
And check out my new ending I just made for this show. So
I know.
I'm proud of
We
it.
love you. Thank you for being here.
Happy Pride.
Yeah.
Woo! Look at us.
Be kind to yourself and be kind to others.